Hi and welcome back to my channel, or greetings if you're coming to my videos for the first time. My name's Nikki and today we're going to be taking a look at a sort of typical study week for me for language learning. So first off, I should let you know that I do have a day job that I have to go to, and on those days I travel in by bus there and back, and it's about a 40-minute journey depending on the traffic. So during that time I like to make the most of listening to some podcasts, listening to some music, or also scrolling through Instagram, where I follow a lot of language learning related accounts. Generally, I search for new podcast releases in the morning before I leave home and download them, so I can comfortably listen to them without using data while I'm on the bus. I listen to these across all my languages, everything from Korean, Japanese, through to French and German. I tend to prefer to listen to podcasts on the way in when I'm a little bit more with it and fresher, and I'll listen more to music on the way back. On the days I am at home though, I do a mix of online study and study from books. And for the online study, I mostly go first thing in the day to YouTube. I have quite a few subscriptions on YouTube, so I check any videos that have come out since the last day I had at home and try to work through them. And this can be a mix of vlogs, grammar videos, or conversation videos. So in the videos here you can see me taking some grammar notes from a Czech video. I'll tend to start with the sort of grammar type videos first, anything where I need to make notes, and then I'll progress on to just the sort of listening practice type videos like vlogs or sort of conversations and things like that. Now, while I'm online, I don't do a lot of online courses these days for languages, but a couple of websites I do still use at the moment are Kanshudo for Japanese, which is a kind of gamified way of learning where you can do various things, from practicing drawing kanji to matching kanji to filling in gaps in sentences for sort of grammar and vocab practice. And I quite like it. I just do one study session each time I use it, and I only do it probably about 2 or 3 times a month, but it just gives me a little mini bit of revision across a lot of different areas. For Japanese, I also like to do this kanji quiz, again 2 or 3 times a month. I'm not a big fan of flashcards in general, but I do like these ones for kanji practice. It just gives me a chance to quickly review some kanji here and there. I'm currently fairly comfortable up to the N3, and so I'm now working on some of the N2 ones. Another website I'm using a little bit at the moment is Mandarin Bean, where I'm listening to some of the short little stories and following along, so I can practice both reading and listening practice at the same time with this website. And the final bits that I do online or on my phone are italki and Slowly. So italki, many of you probably already know, but it's a platform where you can hire a teacher and do conversation practice with them. I do this at the moment for Korean once a month. I was doing a little bit of Japanese too, but I have paused that at the moment just due to time and money restraints. I'm concentrating on the Korean. And Slowly, for those who don't know, is a pen pal app. And unlike some of the others like HelloTalk or Tandem, when you send a message, it's not instantaneous. It's meant to mirror snail mail. So if I send a message to someone in Korea, it will take about a day or so to get there. But if I send one to someone in Italy, it will take 2 days before that message actually is openable by them at the other end. So I have a few friends on there at the moment who I like to write to. And so finally, any remaining time I tend to spend in my library/music room, and I either do some work in some grammar books or textbooks, or I also do reading. So at the moment I'm reading a Korean young adult novel. This will be the first book fully in Korean that I have finished. I started another one first, but I've given that up. It was too difficult. But this one's proving a pretty good match for my level. I'm only having to look up a few words here and there, so it's quite relaxing reading and I can follow the story pretty well. So that's just a little snapshot of some of the things I do each week in my language studies. And I split this between the languages, so it could be, I am concentrating mostly on Korean at the moment, but over the course of a week I might do a little bit of German, Italian, obviously Japanese, Chinese and Korean are my main focuses, but perhaps a Danish podcast will pop up that I'll listen to. And I try to give it a good spread and to do as much as I can across the different skill areas, although I am failing somewhat lately with speaking practice. Other than my italki Korean classes, I'm not getting much speaking in on any of my other languages, so that's something I need to work on more this year. I hope you've enjoyed this little look at my study regime. Drop a comment below and let me know how you like to study, and I look forward to seeing you all again in another video next month. Bye for now, everyone.